Hey, what's going on? You cut the Wi-Fi off? Let's see if it does it again. What's happening? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? It's Monday. It's a beautiful Monday. The weather's interesting, but it's definitely in the middle of transitioning from being cold into being hot, and hence who we are. So you're gonna see a lot of pollen on the fucking streets. You're gonna find your sinuses acting the fuck up, and you're just gonna have to adapt and get ready. You know, we think we'd be ready for this shit every time, but it's like, for whatever reason, a lot of us are surprised when we see this shit, but here we are. So, today, let me see, I guess I should put my, no. I guess I should put my, could I comment on here if I wanted to? I gotta figure that out myself, which is a damn shame. But, today's topic is getting out of your own way. I personally like this topic because I've experienced it on my own. I've had my moments where I was not giving myself the position to be able to succeed. And instead, I would shut my opportunities down before they even arrived. And how I was doing that was how I was talking to myself, and ultimately how I was setting myself up for failure. And it goes in a lot of the conversations that you might either have with other people, or what you might see online, or what you have experienced in your life, and on how you're going to see yourself to really propel into success from that point. I don't care how much shit you've gone through in your life, there's always a way to come out on top. There's always a way to come out better than you've ever expected. And it has everything to do with your mindset, has everything to do with what you're telling yourself, your environment, all of that shit. Everything combined, honestly. So when I say get on your way, it's not down talking yourself. It's not saying I might be able to do it and there might be a chance where I might actually be able to succeed. No, it's actually saying that you will succeed. You are succeeding. You are capable. You are making this shit happen. And you're not going to question that shit. Like, if you're on this earth, that's because you got a bigger purpose than what you think it is. Like, we're not on here to just play games. Some of us, we have our own fucking roles in here. Some of us are here to be hoes. Some of us are here to make money on the street. Some of us, we have a calling, whereas other things it might be bigger than we've ever imagined. We're bigger than we've ever seen. And we just have to be that person to be prepared to step into that light, step into that moment to make those things happen. And if you're not ready to do that, then you're going to be waiting for a long time, and thus getting in your own way. You're waiting for that perfect time. You're waiting for that perfect person. You're waiting and waiting and waiting. And what is really happening while you're waiting? What are you doing while you're waiting? Are you taking steps to get to whatever that you really want to do? Are you reaching out to the people that can help you get there a lot sooner? Are you filling your mind up with knowledge that's going to help you in the long run? Like, what is it that you're doing other than waiting? Nobody's going to give you a handout. Nobody's going to say, hey, I see you struggling. Let me go ahead and do what I need to do. And even if they do, it's very rare. It's not something that everybody gets. You know what I mean? So if you get to a place where you're like, you know what? I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of giving myself excuses when I know that I can do better. I know that I can be better. I know that I am better. When you start saying those things, that's when you'll start seeing more things that are better for you. You'll start seeing opportunities that are more presentable for you. Start seeing people that are really more aligned to where you are in your life. And as you guys know, I always have a story of my own personal experience when it comes to any of these types of situations, any of these topics. Just the best story of all. Coming out of a long-term relationship. And at that point, I was practically an alcoholic, you know, and was relying on alcohol to ease whatever pain I was going through. And now realizing the damage I was actually doing because of it. And then when I finally realized it, some of it was a little too late. Things already had taken place. Events had already happened that was detrimental for other people, that was harmful for other people. So it wasn't until I really started hurting other people physically is when I realized, like, okay, I'm the problem. I'm the reason why I am this way. And if I didn't get out of that, it was going to be even more detrimental for me. I was going to be the one that was really going to be hurt. And I didn't want to have to get it to that point. So I really had to man the fuck up, look at myself in the mirror and be like, yo, you have to make a change. Because if you don't, this is it. This is fucking it. So when I finally started making that change, is when I started getting the things and the people that were better associated for me, to where I can say, like, you know what? I did this, and thus this came to be. And now I'm surprised and this shit's coming to be. And it's like, no, you can't be, because you made a decision to finally do better. When you finally do better, that's when things start being better for you. You know? So that's how I see that when it comes to getting out of your own way. And I don't want to tell you can't feel bad for yourself, or you can't cry, you can't do this. Yeah, please do. By all means, be in your feelings. But don't be there too damn long. Don't be there so long to where you forget what you're supposed to do. Don't be there so long that you forget that you have work to do, to take care of, a family to take care of, you to take care of. I read a book by Tyrese, which is basically the same title, Get Out of Your Own Way. And listening to the things that he would say and the experience that he went through when it came to people that he's came across in life. And coming from his background, he thought that because of his background, that's all he needed to know. That's all he was ever going to know. He wasn't going to know anything else. So when he started really getting outside of his own backyard is when he realized that there were other things out there for him, a lot more than he thought. And then when he started really tapping into those other areas, the people that he used to associate himself with, they don't want to fuck with him anymore. They thought that he was better than them. But in actuality, he wanted to be better for himself. It had nothing to do with them. It's just because he got tired of bullshit. He got tired of where he was at. He got tired of just succumbing to regular. Why do you want to be basic? Why do you want to be normal? Why do you want to just stay where you are, stagnant? That's also being in your own way. You're not allowing yourself to grow. You're not giving yourself permission to stretch out your skin. You're not giving yourself a reason to go out further than what you've already known, what you have experienced all of your life. The things that you want are going to be outside of what you see now. The things that you are succeeding for, or looking to succeed, are going to be outside of how you think right now. The people that you want to communicate with are going to be outside of how you feel about yourself right now. When you start moving differently, you get different. You can't do the same shit, expect the different results. That's the fucking definition of insanity. The last thing that I want to do is be insane because I'm doing the same shit thinking I'm going to be different. It doesn't work out that way. So when it comes to you guys, when it comes to how you see yourself, when it comes to things that you want in life, don't shut it down before it even gets here. Don't tell yourself that you can't make it, that you might have a chance, or that people are going to talk shit and they're not going to want to fuck with you no more. Who cares? Who cares? They're not paying your bills. They're not sleeping with you at night. They're not feeding you. Who cares? And even if they are, if it's something that you want to do that's going to make you happy, don't let anybody deter you from that. Don't let anybody make you think differently about what you want for you. Like, a lot of us really be in this place where we listen to so many people and we change up our ways because of what somebody else said. That makes no sense. What does Jill and John shit got to do with what I want to do? They're doing their own thing. They're living their own life. They're vibing. They're happy. You can't have your own piece of happiness? You don't deserve that? You don't think you deserve to really live in the success and the joy that you want? I don't care what you've done in your past. That ain't my business. That is nobody else's business. But you still deserve happiness. You still deserve to be successful. You know? And this is where you have to know the difference. See the difference. When you see people are moving differently around you, move differently around their asses. Don't be in that same shit. Think about what is that's best for you. Think about the little person inside of you that needed somebody to push them, that needed somebody to support them, needed somebody to love them. Be that. Make that way. Set yourself up for that success. Set yourself up for that mindset. Set yourself up for the love that you've always craved and never got. Give that shit to yourself. That way you know what it looks like. Then now when you get anything else, they'll be like, yeah, this ain't it. I know what the fuck it looks like. It's not this. Create your path, bro. Create the place that you want to be at. Give that shit to you because you deserve it. The family deserves it. Your kids deserve it. Your loved ones. Everybody else who could have told you and did tell you that you couldn't do this, you wasn't going to make it, fuck them. Fuck them, because you still going to make it happen no matter what. And I know it. I believe in you because you're here. You're watching this. You're listening to audios. You're reading books. You're striving. You're making changes. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be fucking doing it. But they're not. They're not you. They're not me. But we out here. We're making this shit happen. We are taking the responsibility because we know it's ours. So don't stifle your success. Don't stifle your growth. Don't stifle your talent. You got something that people want to see, put it out there. If you got posts that's in your drafts that's just chilling there because you're afraid of people gonna say, just put it out there. They're gonna say shit anyway. They're gonna talk about you anyway. Just still do it. Still represent you, no matter what. Because at the end of the day, when you keep coming up and stepping up for you, when those days come and you are reaping all of your success, they're going to start coming. They're going to start asking, hey, I remember when you was doing this. You want to help me out? People do that shit. Because they look and laugh at you while you're in the midst of the basement, right? When you're in the gutter. But as soon as you come out on top, that's when they be like, oh, shit. All right, let me go ahead and rub elbows. At this point, I'm being picky. I'm choosing. And you're not it. And it got nothing to do with, oh, you weren't here when I was there and this and that. No, it's the mindset. It's because you coming at me now when you think I can give you something. You can benefit something from me when I don't have shit for you. So that's the message I got for y'all today. Just wanted to really touch on that because it is a lot of us that's out here that's really timid. We're like, I don't want to rub the wrong people. I don't want people to feel a certain type of way about me. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Who cares? Say it. If you look at my page, you see me, I'm saying everything. I don't care. If it's how I feel, and I really feel that way, I'm going to post it. I don't need anybody to judge what I'm posting. Of course, Facebook going to have their own judgment, but that's, being within the parameters. But outside of that, be true to you. Whatever that looks like, be true to you and let yourself fly in that. All right? I love y'all. Appreciate y'all as always. It's going to be a great day today. It feels good. The vibes feel good. The energy is nice out here. The sun is just beaming. Enjoy this shit. Enjoy you. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. All right?